There is no change today in the legislature concerning the senior citizen freeze. No legislation regarding senior citizens and how they have such difficulty living and affording living in New Jersey. Nothing on affordability. This is our concern as the Republicans in the state of New Jersey, that if we're going to meet, if we're going to spend time in person in Trenton, we should deal with the issues that affect the lives of each citizen in this state. And we know that property taxes over the years has been the #1 issue in this state. But once again, we meet today with absolutely no discussion of the property tax nightmare, the tax nightmare. And in addition, during this incredibly difficult time, the Democratic majority is now going to impose a 2.5% tax on your health insurance. There couldn't be a worse time to force our families to pay more for their health insurance. If we are going to look at that issue, let's look at the profit of insurance companies and determine whether they can pay that out of the profits. I saw some article where Senator Vitale thought that wasn't a bad idea. But no, the Democratic majority simply determines, hey, we'll raise another tax. In a situation or in an environment, it's the last thing the state of New Jersey needs. So really, I'm here to talk about priorities. And the other thing that I think is really important, the public has not had an opportunity to express their views on reopening. We've had a state of emergency for many months, and there's not been one open hearing for the public, small business, as well as epidemiologists and infectious disease experts to express their opinion to this legislature. We have had hearings on all kinds of subjects. We've had hours of hearings on political issues, but we haven't had one hearing where the public could express their concerns, whether they're in favor or against more reopening. And look, this is a serious virus. This is a pandemic. It doesn't mean because we have a pandemic that we should limit the opportunity to be heard. No one's ever defined a state of emergency as to limit transparency in government. This is probably the longest state of emergency we've ever had. Based on that alone, based on that fact alone, the public should have an opportunity to be heard on a regular basis in Trenton. I also believe that this governor should come before the legislature, just as you see in Parliament, where the Prime Minister answers questions directly of the representatives. I deeply believe that when you have one person writing the laws, executing the laws, administering all of those laws without any public debate whatsoever, that's a problem. Now, some will say, well, Bramnick doesn't believe in the pandemic. Wrong. Or Bramnick disagrees with everything the governor said. Wrong. My feeling is that we need an open hearing on that. And I would hope that the Democratic legislative leaders would join with me and demand same the way Senator Loretta Weinberg has asked for open and clear and transparent information from this governor.